Hello everyone, welcome to Learn and Grow. So in this video we're going to discuss about the project management. Last video we have discussed about the material management. So before getting into the video, I just want to motivate each and every one of you with a small motivational words, that is, keep going. Whatever the things that you need in your life, that will be coming to you at a perfect time. Yes, we might desire so many things in our life, that we want this, we want that, but we won't get it all the time. So I just want to motivate with small example that if you see the agriculture, people will be planting so many fruits, so many vegetables, but for example, if I plant a vegetable today, can I get the vegetable tomorrow itself? No, we cannot get it, right? So it will take some time. So because of that time only, we don't have the patience, and what we will do is we will want everything at the same point of time. So because of that, we lose our patience and we lose our hope and faith. So always have this in your mind: whatever the things that you need in your life, that will be sent to you at the perfect time. So be positive and be motivated and go for the goal that you want. Okay, so in this topic we're going to discuss about the project management. So in the project management, we're going to discuss about the quality management. The first point is functions of quality control department. So basically this is all about the quality. For example, if you take a manufacturing industries, for example, if you take a bike industry, for example, a Yamaha bike, if the manufacturer is manufacturing a bike, so what the thing will be doing, it will be going to the production department, and after the production department happens, it will be produced, and it will be sent to the inspection. That is the quality department. So what they will do is they will do the check on the particular product. So they will check everything in and out, whether any problem is there with the product or not, because after the quality check only it will be going to the customers, so it will be going to the consumers. So if suppose any problem is there when the consumer is using, means it will be a big drawback, or it will be a big loss to the company, because the credibility is very important for each and every company what they manufacture. So the functions of quality control department is allow only standard products to reach to the customer. So they will allow only the good products, which the quality of the product should be good. So whichever the product has a good quality, that will be sent to the customers, unless and until if it doesn't have any problem with the product. The third one is to suggest the method to remove manufacturing defects. So basically why this quality is happening in the sense, for example, any product that is coming to the quality department, if suppose any wear and tear, any problem, any small problem is there in the product, what they will do is they will do suggestions to the production department. Basically we have this small problem in the tire, or some problem in the tank, or some problem with the design of the product. So they will give you basically the suggestions. So they will give that suggestions will be very helpful for the production department to improve their quality of the productions, and in order to reduce the defective things, because if the inspection team is not keen in looking the defective, what will happen is that small thing will make a big issue later on, because if the quality of the product is not up to the mark, it will cause so much of problem, because of that quality. Suppose a consumer is driving that bike and something happens to the consumer, means we are responsible, the production company will be responsible for the whole event. So the production department will have to check on each and everything. That's the reason the inspection team, the quality control team, they will keen in checking every in and out of the points where anything can be done, because it has to be given to the consumer in 100% fully developed one only. So next one is to reject defective goods. That's what, to neglect the errors. The inspection team will do is to neglect the defective goods, because they don't need the defective goods, because with the defective goods the company's name might be going in vain. So in order to control that, the company inspection team will be very much alert, in checking all those defective things, whatever the areas, and they will always find out where the thing is happening. The next point is that says like this, to find out where the control is breaking down. So if suppose 10 product is coming and the 10 product has the same defective, means there is something problem in the process. So what they will do is they will make note of these things, and they will be telling it to the production manager, because they will make sure that something is happening in the process. Because of the process, the continuous product that comes out from the production department has the same defective. So in order to rectify that, they will be going and they will be checking where the breakdown is happening, because production is a process, continuous process. So any process is mismatching, means that will lead to a defective product. And the third and last one is to correct the rejected goods. So for example, if a goods is if a product is being rejected, they will not throw the product to the garbage. What they will do is they will again redefine it. What they will do is again they will correct the defectiveness. So they will not reject the parts, because in order to make a bike, they need so much of raw materials. So they will be spending so much of money to buy those raw materials and to build the perfect bike. So in order to correct the rejected goods, they will not just throw the defective goods. What they will do is they will again resend it to the production department, and they will make the correction, and they will check it out where the breakdown is happening. So that will make sure that loss of the product or loss of the raw materials will be neglected, as well as the good quality product will be sent to the customers. Okay, the next one is, these are the levels of quality management. First will be the inspection, and second will be the quality control, and the third will be the quality assurance, and the last one would be quality management. So this is the flow chart, how the inspection happens. First it will be coming to the inspection team, then it will be going to the quality control team, and then it will be going to the quality assurance team, and after that total quality management team will be taking care of those things. So what is a quality policy? Basically, if you take a company, the company will be having some quality policy, because they want to give some good products to their customers, because they have a high standard. They will be having a good standard towards the consumer. They would have good reputation. They would have some good reviews from the customers. For example, if we take an iPhone, iPhone has set a benchmark in the markets, where people buy the iPhone, they can clearly say that I can use this iPhone for more than 5 to 10 years, because the durability of the phone is that much good, and the process that I get will not give any lag even if I use this smartphone for more than 5 years. So that is the quality standard set by iPhone compared with some Android devices. So that is what the quality policy also setting these standards. So basically the production department, the company, the manufacturing unit, what they will do is they will set a standard, because in order to reach the customers, the manufacturing industries or the companies, they will set a standard, because they want to reach in the top level. Because for example, if you go and see the YouTube, you will be having some trending things, right? For example, if you go and log into your YouTube, when you open the YouTube app, something will be coming on the top. That means if you see means trending number 1, like that it will be showing. Why? In the sense, because that video was being viewed by more people, and that video has more likes. So because of that, it will be coming on the trending one. So many of the people can have an access to watch the video. The same like that, setting the standard sense, giving a good quality product to the consumers. So if the company is giving good quality to the consumers, what will happen is that will be like a word of mouth. So the consumer will be giving a word of mouth to everyone, and that will make sure that it will be reaching to everyone, and we get a good result out of it. So the manufacturing unit of the company should set a standard, because in order to gain the customers opinion, as well as customers customers understanding, I would say. Okay, so next one is comparing the product with the standard specification. So whatever the product they make out of the manufacturing, they will be comparing it with the standard specification, whether this product is meeting the exact specification. Because if suppose it is not meeting to the, if it's the metric, if it's not meeting to the metric, what will happen is that will also lead a great problem, because already they have a standard specification, and the new product is coming out of the production unit will not have, if it's not having the standard specification, means what happens is it will be reaching to the customers, and previously some customer would have bought this standard specified material, and the new customer is getting that. They will comparing, if suppose if they have an opportunity to compare, if they have if the result is very less, means that will also affects the name of the company. So always the company should set the standards, and they have to compare with the existing standard specifications. And the next one is taking corrective actions. For example, if suppose any mistake has been done earlier, what are the steps has been taken by the quality department? Because they have to take some steps. They cannot just like that, they cannot neglect, they cannot omit the reviews or the suggestions from the customers, because that small inputs can make a big difference in their profit. Because they have to take the corrective actions. Any problem that they face earlier, they have to correct it in the present, because it should not affect the future, right? So they have to take some corrective measures. So that should be the decision making. Correctly they have to take. Next one is planning of improvement. Anything if they are lagging, what are the plans, what can be done to improve the particular area in order to give good production to the customers. So basically all the companies are running for the revenue. So in order to make a good revenue, they have to follow this metrics, the quality policy, in order to gain the customers customers I would say like customers promise, something like that, you can say. So you have to set that metrics, okay? So the company, the manufacturing, everybody should set a perfect metrics in order to gain the customers, okay? So next topic we're going to discuss about quality management principles. Okay, the next topic is quality management principle. So the first point is customers focus. So basically this quality management principle has been implemented in all the companies, is to mainly focus on customers, because customer is the god for all the companies, because they are the one who gives the revenue to the company. Because without customers we cannot get the revenue. So basically customer plays a major role in the profit. So they always focus on customer satisfaction, because they have to gain the trust from the customer, right? So in order to gain the trust from the customer, they have to set some metrics. So they will always focus on customer, like what are the suggestions. That's the reason if you take any of the product that we buy from any companies, they always have a feedback forms. Why? In the sense they want to know what exactly customer feels about the exact product, because they will not go for all the feedbacks, but some feedbacks will be helpful. That might help in their improvement in their production. So that's the reason everybody gives the feedback, and so many people gives lot of feedbacks. Valuable feedbacks will be taken considered in fact, and they will work on to that. The second one is a leadership, because quality management is not just like that a single person do that, because it's like a team. So basically some leadership will be coming on top, because that leader controls the entire process, because he will be responsible for the whole quality check. So leadership also plays a major role, because this is a team effect, because not a single person do this, not a single team can do all the inspections. So that will be separate inspection teams will be there for the separate parts of the product. So that will help, that will give a good leaders also, that will develop the leaders. The next one would be involvement of the people. So it will also make sure that the team should involve themselves in the quality control check, because people will say that okay, manufacturing has been done and now it's going for the inspection. It's not my part of job is only to do the production. and their part is do the inspection, so I will not involve. That is not the case. Quality management is not something like that. They have to involve with the people, involve with the quality team, and they have to get the suggestions, and they want to improvise, or they have to implement those things in their production and get a good result. Next one is a process approach. How they approach, how the people approach to the process, whether they taking it easily or just taking it casually or just taking it seriously, something like that. So process approach is very important, because everything runs in a series of process. So any process is missing, that will leads to a defective product. So process approach is very important. Next one is system approach to management. How the system approach to the management, because everything goes in a process, as I said. So the previous point is, this point is close to same together, because system approach is something that everything goes in a system. So first assembling unit, second will be the production, first production unit, next one is assembly unit, third one is the quality control, like that. So it will be going in a system of approach. So everything is going under the system or not, they will check. Next one, the continuous improvement. So they have to improve every time when they get the suggestion from the inspection team, they have to improve themselves in order to deliver good products. Because if they are not improving, what is the use? Because if the customers keep on getting the same defective material for over and over, it will be a big it will be a big loss to the company. Customers will be going out of the company, and they will lose the faith, they will lose the trust from the company, and what they will do is they will just walk away to new companies. So continuous improvement is very much required. Factual approach in decision making, and decision making is something is very, very important, because decision making is something which is very important in a quality, because they have to decide then and there itself, because just like that they cannot go and do things like that. So you have to take this, the leaders who is handling the team, they have to take the decision, because some of the defective product is coming, and if it's a series of defective, for example 10 units coming with the same defective, they have to take some decision, because it is not a man mistake, it's a process mistake. So they have to check, verify that, and they have to take certain decisions, because if suppose that particular machine is not working properly, and because of that we get a series of defectiveness, means they have to go and check that machine, and they have to correct it, and they have to replace any spares has to be replaced, they have to replace that. So that decision is to be done, because it should not affect the production, as well as it should not affect the sales as well as, and mutual benefit suppliers relationship. So basically this quality will help both the supplier as well as the beneficial relationship, because the customer who gets a product from us should be benefited, and the product that we sell to the customer, we also should be benefited. Basically we need the revenue and they need the product, so it has to be in a mutual understanding. So we cannot give a product which is not worthy, which is having defective, we cannot sell just like that to the customers, and customer will not be happy, and again they will not have a business with the companies. So basically it is like a mutual beneficial. Okay, so it will be like customers as well as the suppliers. So today I'm going to end this session with this topic. Tomorrow we will continue with the remaining topics. So I hope everyone are safe, and I hope that you people are doing a good job. Stay safe, stay at the home, stay safe, protect yourself, and every day the COVID cases are increasing day by day. We could see that, and please pray to God that we should overcome this COVID situation, and we get a victory over on this. So until we see in the next video, it's bye from Vimal. See you guys in the next video.